Hello YouTube, this is GordonFan291 bringing you race 6 of the Doritos NHL Series. We're here at Dover, which will represent New Jersey Devils and the Washington Capitals. The reason we're here is because it's representing the Washington Capitals. I decided to go ahead and let Jeffrey Buckeye get this race as his host.
Drivers, start your engines!
I decided to let the race be the Washington Capitals home race because Jeffrey is going through a tough time right now. Originally it was going to be St. Petersburg, but that since has changed. Nick Nauman and Henry Buckeye front row. Won't do a starting grid type thing like we did with NHL or with IndyCar. Mike Wagner, Drew Austin, row 2. Will Goss and Lily Murphy is row 3. Kyle Austin, Jeff James, row 4. Austin Ogo and Stephen Paul III, row 5. 40 laps here. There might be pit stops. Nick Nauman on the pole. Oh, and we'll take a look at where you saw where Jeffrey Buckeye was at. Or sorry, not Kyle Austin. Jeffrey Buckeye, just outside the top 10. He's starting alongside Harrison Buckeye, and you have Henry Buckeye on the front row. But where is that number 95? That's the other guy. He's just outside the top 10 as well. Pace car is off. You see that slick-looking Camaro. Nick Nauman now controls the field in that Tampa Bay Lightning Chevrolet. Green flag is out. We're underway at Dover. See, Nauman clears Buckeye going into turn number 1, and now Drew Austin is going underneath for second. Mike Wagner got the wall in the 89. Buckeye still looking for a room to get down. As here comes, I was gonna say here comes Lily Murphy, but no. Door closed by Drew Austin. Now Drew's gonna try and close it on his friend Nick Nauman. Already a 0.3 of a second lead, but let's see if it closes now that they've cleared Buckeye, who is back to 5th. Here comes Murphy inside for second. Well, no, not going to get there. Drew Austin closed the door once again. He tries to block again, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Murphy turn him. Austin to the back bumper of Nauman. Here comes Drew Austin in the New York Rangers Chevrolet. He's there, and now Nauman's going to get freight trained as Jeff James is back to 5th. Buckeye clears him, but now James is going to get underneath Nauman. And Drew Austin now leads. Wow, Matthews fell back. He was up near the top 10 in starting spot. Murphy keeps peeking underneath Drew Austin, but has not been able to make a move. These two, both from the Eastern Conference. Top 2 are Eastern Conference, and it's the Western Conference, number 84. Here comes Lily Murphy, though. Top 5 dominated by Eastern Conference. The only Western Conference is Henry Buckeye here in the Edmonton Oilers, number 84. Now he goes for second. But Lily Murphy is going to lead this lap. No points out for leading a lap. It's all based on average finish, remember. Murphy pulling a gap now on Buckeye. Will Drew Austin make a move? Rangers car is peeking underneath the Oilers machine. We look still top 10 dominated by the Eastern Conference. There's only 3 Western Conference. Buckeye in 2nd. There's Oriole Pollard in 9th and Daniel Day in 10th. That is it for the Western Conference right now. As here comes Drew Austin for second. Jeff James is going to follow for third. And Buckeye is going to try and fall into fourth. No, Nauman's going to get there. And now Buckeye is going to get freight trained to the back. Here comes Murphy. And Kevin White's going to get underneath as Murphy goes underneath Nauman. Buckeye's going to make it 3 wide as he gets underneath Nauman. Here comes Jake Williams underneath that 84. 3 wide as they go into turn number 3. Good racing up here as it's now half a second back to... Oh, wow. Okay, this got widening. Sorry, this is the first time I've actually used the track so far, so... Trucks, actually, I used this track for trucks, and it worked out fairly well, but... Okay, now Drew Austin's starting to close in a little bit. As now the entire top 6 is Eastern Conference. Buckeye finally found a hole and he's back in 7th. Look through the pack here. You see Buchanan now is in 10th. Battle for 11th between Kyle Austin. Amy Shelley's on pit road. The 70 car. Unscheduled stop looks like for the 70. They're not... Yeah, just fuel it looks like. I don't know. As she will fall at least... Oh, wow. She's 4 laps down. Not sure what happened to that 70 car. But definitely off the pace and 4 laps down. The best battle on the track is really for 4th, and it's between Joey Murphy and Kevin White. As you see, Amy Shelley now is 5 laps down. Not sure what happened to that 70 car. Back out on the track though, and it's going to try and run, but not going to contend for anything here today. See, here's the battle for 4th. It's between Joey Murphy, Kevin White, and Jake Williams in the 95. So far, lean, mean, and green. No caution flags yet today. Here comes Kevin White. He's going to peek to the inside, but not going to get there on Joey Murphy. Joey Murphy in need of a good run. I don't think he's doing so well. This is still the best battle on the track. And this battle is currently waging on 1.5 seconds behind the race leader. Here comes Kevin White. Is he going to get there? Yes! They make contact! And he saves it! Kevin White, what a save! Daniel Day battle for 8th now as here comes Henry Buckeye. Jake Williams lost all the momentum. He closed the door and here comes Daniel Day inside of Henry Buckeye. He's going to grab 7th position. And Zach Buchanan's going to follow underneath for 8th. So currently 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th for the Western Conference. Meanwhile, still the top 6 is all Eastern Conference. Now this battle between Joey Murphy and Kevin White is going on nearly 2 seconds behind the race leader. Here comes Kyle Austin. He's going to, well, he was peeking underneath. Just checking, William Murphy still leading. As Kevin White's right on the back bumper of that number 74 Philadelphia Flyers Toyota. They're slowing down. Caution is out and Dom Caps, Henry Sanford, Amy Shelley, James Shelley, Oriole Pollard, Mark Matthews, Mike Wagner, all with damage. Huge wreck. And Lily Murphy's gonna pit. Where's the 34? 74 staying out. Yo 7 is staying out. So Joey Murphy is gonna take the race lead. Looks like most of the field is gonna pit. As you see, looks like everyone's pitting for 4 tires and fuel here or in this race. There goes Murphy. She's down and away. Here comes Drew Austin, Jeff James, Kevin White, Daniel Day, Mike Wagner, and Zach Buchanan leading that race. Wow, a close race between Henry Buckeye. And we'll take you to see what happened. Angel Navarro also staying out. And we're back. Sorry, Steven, no Oreo killer this time, as Oreo Pollard is the one that causes this whole mess. And Henry Sanford sliding up. Nowhere for Amy Shelley. There's Stephen Pollard even gets in this. What a miss by Brian James. And we'll have to take an onboard here with Henry Sanford as he took a wild ride. And see, he's right in behind this battle. Nope, he sees Oreo bounce off the wall and just slide. And he's just an instant bystander right now. He's just spinning and gets drilled. Up and over he goes. Let's see, who else was a nice guy to maybe take an onboard with? How about the guy who put him on his roof, Mr. Mike Wagner? Let's see what he ends up seeing. Oh wow, that nose is just destroyed. And the wreck's already happening up here. And just, oh, driver's door even. That was driver's door on Henry Sanford. We're hearing he is okay. He was awake and alert and will be just fine. As that is a hard hit to take. We'll take you back to the green flag where Joey Murphy is your race leader. And we're back, lights on the pace car. Joey Murphy, Charles Sanford, Angel Navarro did not pit. Lily Murphy, Drew Austin, Jeff James, Kevin White, Daniel Day, Jake Williams, and Zach Buchanan, the rest of your top 10. I don't know, maybe these guys felt they can make it all the way without pitting. We saw it work in INRL Coke Vanilla Cup Series. Can it work here at Dover? Who knows? I feel sorry for Angel Navarro. He's a sitting duck. Here comes Lily Murphy, and now Angel's going to get freight trained. Look at the line of cars. As he's already out of the top 10. In fact, first lap, he's already back to 12. Meanwhile, the race is up here, and they already got freight trained now. Lily Murphy back to the lead. Joey Murphy and Charles Sanford are going to get sent to the back. Joey Murphy found a hole. Oh boy, they're 3 wide. 3 wide off that corner. They're still doing just fine. 23 to a 22. That's the difference there, folks. New tires to old tires. 2 seconds, or a second actually. Kevin White nearly got into the 07. As you see, definitely pitting was the right thing to do. Anybody in the Coke Vanilla Cup Series probably will be paying close attention to that, as the battle is for the lead. We'll be coming down to 11 to go this time. 11 to go this time by, and now Daniel Day is showing some strength up here, as it is Lily Murphy, Jeff James, Daniel Day, Jake Williams, and Zach Buchanan in the top 5. Ten to go now. And Angel Navarro, Joey Murphy, and Charles Sanford are already in the back. Oh, forgot to mention guys retired: Oriole Pollard, Mark Matthews, Mike Wagner, Henry Sanford, Dom Capps, James Shelley, and Amy Shelley. Not good runs for those guys. So this race flying by, and the leader turned to 21.5. Angel Navarro just turned to 23. So almost 2 seconds differential from new tires to old tires, and they might get caught up too. Almost definitely just keep an eye on them, see how much that gap just keeps growing. Jake Williams has gone past Daniel Day for 3rd. So the leader crossed the line there, and we're waiting to see how far back Charles Sanford is. We're expecting it to be 10 seconds. See, yeah, 10.3. Angel Navarro crossed the line while the leaders were in turn 3, so he's not too far away. 6 laps to go for Lily Murphy. Does Jeff James have anything for her? Daniel, nothing. The Western Conference had absolutely nothing for these guys today. As there you see it. Now 5 laps to go. We're still keeping an eye on where the guys who did not pit are in comparison. And they're not even close. In fact, Angel Navarro is almost on the same straightaway as the race leaders. Into one as they're at the start-finish line. I don't think they'll catch them though, so the strategy did not pan out for those guys. It was a nice strategy to have, but just didn't work out. No use in pitting either, because otherwise they're just going to be now just 3 laps down. Now actually Angel Navarro is on the same straightaway. Here comes Jeff James for a lead. No, not going to get there. As Lily Murphy just shuts the door. I'm surprised Jeff still didn't just stick it in there and if nothing else just turn him. Or turn Lily Murphy. I guess he wants to win this one clean or not, or just finish second. Still would be a good finish needed. And there they are pitting. Charles Sanford, Angel Navarro. We'll see if Joey Murphy's still out on the track. So Steve Pollard pitted. Steve Pollard's on pit road as well. Interesting. There you see him now on the final lap. Jeff James is going to have one final shot at this going into turn number 3. He gets a run. Not going to be enough. I don't think he's going to be able to get her coming off of 4. He's going to make a peak though. Jeff James is there, but no. Lily Murphy's going to win at Dover. There's Jeffrey Buckeye coming across the line in the top 10. Angel Navarro's strategy did not pan out for her today. Steve Pollard, and there's Joey Murphy, as he will come across as the 20th place finisher here today. Race is official. You see here, Lily Murphy, your winner. Jeff James, Jake Williams, Daniel Day, Drew Austin, Zach Buchanan, Kevin White, Jeffrey Buckeye, Will Goss, and Bub Phillips, the top 10. Now go ahead and look through the rest of the finishing results. The folks that were not able to finish here today. And then I'm going to export this. Probably go and get rid of some of those things right there. Oh well. Well, congrats to your winner. I'm sure Jeffrey will take the top 10 with the way he's feeling this morning. Prayers to his family as they go through this tough time. Not sure where race 7 will be, but I do know Coke Vanilla Race 11 will be coming up probably tomorrow, and that will be from Richmond. See you there.